You can't use prior salary history by itself to affect what their wage is going to be. And so frankly, the idea is totally sexist, is that women don't cut the best deals when they're negotiating their salaries. And so when you find out what their salary history was and it was lower than what the guys were making, and they cut a bad deal thinking, well, I'm getting a good deal because this was my past salary, and you use that as your marker for their new salary, you could be accused of violating this statute. So that raises an issue. Do you ask for prior salary history now? It's not prohibited, but if you, like on your application where it says prior salary is one of the things on your past jobs, and you now see that they're making 20% less, so aha, I can cut an easier deal with this person, and later on it comes out that you use that as one of your markers for creating their salary, are you going to get sued under this law? We don't know. And so it's a risk to ask about prior salary. The safest thing to do would simply be to say, what's your salary expectations or what's your salary range?
Before you do any recruiting, if you already have what's the pay scale for that position that you expect to pay and what criteria will determine whether someone's at the top or the bottom of that range that you're planning to budget for that job, you're not only going to be more safely protected from this law, but it's also going to help you with your budget. How many of you have experienced where we find that great candidate, and even though we were thinking of paying 40 grand, now all of a sudden we're paying 70? It will help you prevent some of that creep that can happen. It's a good way to focus your recruiting efforts and also keep yourself from running afoul of that law.